because I understand just as well as anybody, you can't afford every supplement they have. So I am going to tell you kind of my top things. But my top things are Ningxia Red, Master Formula, Life 9, and Omega Gize. And I'll tell you why. But as far as the Master Formula, comes in a little sachet packet like this. It's got four things in it. One liquid cap, that's your fatty things, like your fat-soluble vitamins are in this, like A, D, E, and K. And the essential oils are in this because, you know, they're a lipid, so they go better with the fatty stuff. It has turmeric, cardamom, clove, fennel, and ginger. And it's got the daily recommended allowance of 14 vitamins and minerals. It's got 2 powder caplets. Those are your water-soluble, organic blend of B vitamins. And it's got mineral chelates. And I'm not going to name all those, but it's things like zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium. It's things like that. And what mineral chelates do is they help the enzymes in your body do what they need to do. And so, like I said, it's kind of all things trying to work together. Is that familiar to anybody? The pressed powder phytocaplet is a blend of your herbs, your fruits, your vegetables, broccoli, onion, apple, tomato, carrot, raspberry, kale, garlic, lots of stuff like that we just can't get enough of it in our diet. I mean, that's just all there is to it. It's just hard to get all that in your diet. Let's see where I am here. It's different than any other multivitamin on the market to me. All the B vitamins come from certified organic food extracts. And there's no synthetics. Everything comes from nature. It has vitamin D3 in it, and we are all probably deficient in vitamin D3 because we were meant to live in that garden without our clothes on. And we really were. We were meant to be out in the sun all the time, and that's where our vitamin D3 comes from, and we're not. And we all lather up with sunscreen and put clothes all on us, and we just don't. That's why we're all deficient in it. So it does have the natural form produced by the skin, by the sun in it. And they partnered with a company called VitaShine to get a certified vegan, non-GMO, plant-derived form free of sugar, wheat, gluten, and dairy. And they literally do their homework. And there it is. And we know all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. And that is what, to me, Young Living is about, all things working together for good. They call it synergy. It's a synergistic effect. And that just means they have separated ingredients in those 4 little caplets so that they don't interact in a negative way with each other. So it's just so cool how they formulate their products. And now I'm going to get to Omega Gize. If I couldn't do the top 4, I would pick Ningxia Red first, and then I would pick between Master Formula and Omega Gize. And the reason for that is Omega Gize, omega-3 fatty acids. And y'all, if I'm not compliant, I just learned in Silver Fall Boot Camp like 2 nights ago what that means. Because I'm not good on the computer, and so I hadn't looked at all that, what we're supposed to say and not say. But I think I'm going to be able to say this because I'm talking about omega-3 fatty acids. I'm not talking about this product right now. I'm just going to tell you what omega-3 fatty acids can do in your body. They have been found to lower triglycerides, lower or regulate blood pressure, decrease plaque buildup in your arteries, improve cognitive function, decrease negative effects of mood disorders, decrease the types of memory loss that we can experience, and the bad cells that probably are roaming around in our body that our immune system is meant to fight, and sometimes those cells can get out of control. They have an anti-obesity effect and an anti-inflammatory effect. I'm talking about omega-3 fatty acids. So here's the deal with Omega-Gize. I believe it's the best fish oil supplement on the market. Their source is the cleanest water fish they can find. Fish oil, some people go, well, fish are contaminated. They have heavy metal issues. They have these PCBs, which I just found out what that is. It's an organic chlorine compound that has been banned by Congress in 1979. But the problem is it's already in our food and water sources. They've been contaminated and they don't go away. And so that's part of our toxic environment that we're trying to fight all the time with all of our stuff, all that we're doing, our oils and everything. But the PCB problems are from, they're just, like there's a gajillion, where do y'all think plastic straws go? Those things do not biodegrade. And there's, you'd have to go to this is an environmental working group, and they rate products and all kinds of things, but they'll tell you how many straws are dumped in our ocean, and our fish eat them. I mean, it's just amazing. The plastic bottles, those things don't go away. So our bodies and our land and our oceans and our water and our soil and just everything we do has to deal with all of this. And so our fish have had some issues. But the solution with Young Living is that they add things to that to combat that situation. And that's why I think they're different, because you can buy fish oil everywhere. And, you know, everybody sells fish oil. But they don't put in there, and they don't study what we study to give you the best product. And they put vitamin E in there. And it's a fat-soluble antioxidant, and it's crucial to the fish oil, or that fish oil really could be damaging to your health. And the vitamin E is, like, it's one of those things where this is too sciencey for me to try to explain, but they put 15 IUs of vitamin E into this omega-3, into Omega-Gize. It's from the most perfect, I don't even know how to explain it. You get, ooh, it's hard. Basically, this is what they say. They put it in there as invented by God, because men just don't know enough. I mean, that's literally what they say. And that's the best way I know to explain it. So just trust me that they have the perfect amount of vitamin E in there. And when you see vitamin E in things that it's 110 IUs, they say you will die quicker by taking that much vitamin E. So my point is they've really studied how much of every little thing to put in these supplements to make it perfect for you. They added German chamomile, and that keeps the oils from going rancid. Did you know all your carrier oils can go rancid? So can fish oil. But they put German chamomile in there, and it keeps that from happening. And guess what else they put in there? They put clove in there. And clove has a side effect, and that side effect is that, oh my, it lowered people's cholesterol. So it's just an amazing thing how these things work in there. And I just kind of say, yay for clove oil, and yay that Young Living had enough sense to put it in there. And it's just the coolest thing. As the clove oil, it has been found to be 5 times more anti-inflammatory than turmeric. So they just knew they did the perfect ingredients of fish oil combined with vitamin E, combined with clove oil. And then they added vitamin D3, and we've already talked about that. And it is needed for bone health, cognition, heart and circulatory health, insulin resistance, and it counteracts some of the mood situations. It supports your thyroid. It's great for your immunity. But guess what? They found a problem with vitamin D3. They found out you don't even absorb it. So all of you going out there to take vitamin D3 supplements, it has to have a binding protein. And if it doesn't have a binding protein, then you're probably just eliminating it through, your body's just saying, I can't use this, and it gets rid of it. But they fixed that. They did that by adding CoQ10. And that is a huge oil-soluble antioxidant that results in the significant increase in vitamin D3 that can be utilized by the body. The CoQ10 and the clove oil both protect the omega-3s inside the body. CoQ10 declines with age. And if you're a vegetarian, and if you take statin drugs, you probably don't have enough CoQ10. 4 capsules of Omega Gize, that's a serving, has 40 milligrams of CoQ10. Now some people probably need more than that. I take 8 of them. I take 4 in the morning and 4 in the evening. You have to get 40 milligrams of CoQ10, this is just an example, you have to eat 12 chicken breasts. That's 4,200 calories to get this from your diet. And so what I have found is that 4 capsules might be about $2. So instead of spending $22.40 on 12 chicken breasts at 4,200 calories, and I would be as big as this building, I guess, unless I was like Larry, the 5 world champion bench presser, then I couldn't, that'd be impossible. So I take Omega Gize, and it's a great supplement. So I picked for me Ningxia Red, Omega Gize, and I do take a probiotic. Life 5 is great, but I have to, for me to have as much as I need, I would have to buy 3 bottles of Life 5 a month. So I think it's a great, great product though. I just have to draw the line somewhere because my son gets the Vastra formula. I took it for a month and I did think it's a great multivitamin, but I can't have them all. So my son is in college and he doesn't eat right, and I love him and care about him more than I do myself. So he gets Ningxia Red in the packets, he gets Omega Gize, and at the end I'll kind of tell you how we do things as far as, you know, exactly what I do, exactly what Elliot does, and exactly what my husband does, and I'll do that at the end. I want to go over this, the labels speak for itself. This is another place where I called Young Living because I can't really find this on the website, and I do see this a lot just posted from upline people and Pinterest and all kinds of things, and the person I talked to says, I really don't know, it sounds good. I'm going to look into it and I'll let you know what the company says about the labeling. And they were supposed to call me the day I was driving, Thursday, and they haven't called me back yet, but they will, and it could be just my phone's been dead the whole time because I've been taking so many pictures, I guess. But the labels do mean something, so I'm going to just go with this. This could stand to be corrected, but the green labels are supposed to be core nutrition that can be taken every day that offer a broad spectrum of vitamins, minerals, and essential oils. The blue labels are supposed to support digestion and cleansing. The red labels target specific systems, and the gold labels are oil infused in liquid soft gels to dissolve at a precise moment that it would give you the maximum benefit. Every ingredient has a purpose. It is synergistic. They are working together. So what we're going to do, we're going to take green, and I'm just going to tell you in a matter of months, my green MindWise turned into a red label. So things like this happen, and I don't know, my talk's already outdated, basically, is what I'm telling you. They just are changing and reformulating all the time. And when Janie asked me to speak, I got on it because I just wanted to research everything as much as I could to talk and give you as much information as I could. So things have changed already. So I'm going to do the best I can, but just realize some of the things have changed since I made this talk. The green labels, Super C and Super C Chewable, have a green label, and that's basically vitamin C. Who needs it? People who are stressed, people who drink alcohol, smoking. Some meds may lower the blood levels of this essential vitamin if you're not eating enough citrus fruits. If you need to boost your immune system, that's who needs this. MindWise, I know it's red now, but I got to talk to you about it when it was green. It still has the same type of things. I think they just changed it to be more targeted to brain health. And that's because it was formulated with children in mind. children who need to pay attention. And my son takes MindWise, and he says it really does help him. It works. It's kind of thick. It tastes similar to Ningxia Red. It has to go in the refrigerator after it's opened, and this is why I would be okay picking between Master Formula, or really you could even consider MindWise maybe instead of Omega Gi's. And the reason I say that is it does have some similar things in it. It has omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D3, and CoQ10 are in this. It's a major heart and brain support. It does have a nut oil in it. So if anybody's got children that are sensitive to nuts or allergic to nuts, or if any of you are, I would not take this product. It supports brain and heart health. It's an excellent source of amino acids. It's got an easily digestible protein, and it's high in fiber and protein, and it's just really good for cellular energy. It's a great product. I have taken it, but it's another one that I decided my son needed more in college to get through his accounting class, which he barely made it through, but he did. So he's a senior, so he's going to do it. Multigreens. Multigreens are they're what they say, they're multi-green, and I don't eat enough greens, and I love this product. It's got chlorophyll, and it's formulated to boost vitality. It works with your glandular, nervous, and circulatory systems. It has spirulina, alfalfa sprouts, barley grass. It's got bioactive sea veggies, specific kelp, and essential oils. And they did a clinical experimentation on this, and I think this is so cool. This is another reason I think Young Living's products are so much better than anybody else's. They did a blood test, and it showed that before they put essential oils in this formula, that 42% of blood absorption of the nutrients occurred in a 24-hour period. After they added the essential oils, that increased to 64% absorption in 30 minutes. And after an hour, it was 86% absorption. So what that concludes is that our cells receive nutrients that they had not previously been able to assimilate before the essential oils were added. So all of our supplements, from what I can tell, contain essential oils, and they are working as catalysts to help us assimilate and absorb and utilize all the nutrients that are in the supplements, instead of just eliminating them with, through waste. Balance Complete is the last thing. It's a superfood meal replacement that's high in fiber and protein, good fats, enzymes, vitamins, and minerals. And I have not used it, so I can't really speak to how it tastes or anything.
Yeah.
Tastes good?
It's good.
Good. I may try it sometime. I use Pure Protein Complete, so I love it, and that's why I don't do Balance Complete. I gotta pick one. So let's talk blue. We got through the green. Well, let's talk blue for a minute. Those are products that offer digestive cleansing and support. I can speak to these right now because I did the cleansing trio. I have been suffering with a rash since I got impetigo working as a nurse at a Christian camp. And I was put on doxycycline. Oh, it like to have killed me to do that, but it was a bad infection, and I had to go on an antibiotic, and I hadn't taken any prescription meds or over-the-counter meds since I've been doing the oils over 1.5 years ago. But I had to take something because I had tried to do things to help that, and it was maintaining, but I really wasn't getting better. And so what happened is I broke out from a drug rash, and then had to come off of that and did not get back on a different antibiotic. So then I did start doing everything. I did the cleansing trio because I decided I just needed a good colon cleanse and to start with there, and so it did resolve somewhat. I mean, I'm still kind of going to the doctor and trying to find out what the root cause of the whole thing was, because I haven't really found that out yet. I'm much, much better though. Y'all wouldn't believe how much better, because I was an itching red